that my tribe. That my crew, that my clique.
Are you ready?
If
not to party.
Yes, come on, party. We got a nice little sunset going on behind us.
Okay.
And we are welcoming you
to the Kickback with
Angie.
And I am Champ.
Yes!
So it's actually been a really interesting week. Some highs, some lows, and some in-betweens.
Yes.
We're going to recap on a lot of stuff that's happened this week that, kind of caught our attention.
Right.
First, the cast of Girlfriends reunited.
My girlfriends.
Yes!
Is it coming back?
They're
through thick and thin. Yeah.
My girlfriends.
Okay, do you hear that? It's called Harmony.
Come on.
Okay.
Because that's what they had in the show.
Yes.
Harmony.
Yes.
No,
okay.
the cast of Girlfriends reunited for a special episode called Cast from the Past on ABC for Blackish.
Mm-hmm.
So Tracy Ellis Ross, who obviously played Joan, she brought on, Golden Brooks, Jill Marie Jones, Persia White.
You better know all their names.
Who played Maya, Tony, and Lynn on Girlfriends.
Yeah.
But it was an epic thing.
It was literally, people have waited like decades for this.
Yes.
Like we have been waiting, Girlfriends ended and we have been at a loss.
On a cliffhanger. So you watch Girlfriends?
Yeah.
I watched Girlfriends faithfully.
I didn't watch it faithfully, but I watched it enough.
Faithfully. It was a really good show. And so they
show.
did a special interview with Charlamagne. And we're talking about how the show ended, and how they didn't really have closure and all these kind of things.
Because it ended like there was no resolve. Like
Tony and Joan were still not friends.
Right.
Like
what
did she
happened?
get married? Like, all these kind of things happen. And, the fans have been pushing for a Girlfriends movie.
Right.
Because Sex and the City did it. So why can't we do it?
Right.
But there's some legalities going on. They're not going to do it.
Oh, they need to get together. So,
there's a story.
Oh, is there a story?
And I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the creator, she said that the people she pitched it to don't want to pay for how much she said it's going to cost.
Okay, well, you know what? I can appreciate that they said, "Oh, y'all don't want to do that. We will create our spaces and we will have y'all on Blackish, and I will incorporate you into this show going on right here and right now because we are going to develop our own opportunities for my girlfriends." And I stand, okay? I was just living for all of the promotion around it, all the pictures, all the memes, they had like a little sing-along, moment. Like everything that they've been putting out has been giving me life. I'm here for it. I don't know if the episode's out yet.
It is. I watched it.
Oh, okay. Well, then
It was a show about feminism, and it tackled how feminism is pretty divided because you have white feminism and then you have feminism for women of color.
Right.
And there's like a divide. It was a good episode.
Right.
A very much needed topic. I actually wrote a script about it, but we're not going to talk about that.
We'll talk about
Not
that.
today.
Okay, you make some movie later.
Not today. I'll let you read it.
Right.
So that was dope. That was dope. We need a Girlfriends movie. So Hollywood, if you're out there, you saw how instrumental that show is to the culture.
Right.
So do it for the culture.
Do it for the culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Tyler Perry, another win.
Oh my gosh, Tyler!
Perry made history.
Oh my gosh.
As the first African American to solely own his own studio. He don't have no investors.
Right.
He don't have no sponsors.
Right.
He don't have no partnerships. It is his.
Mm-hmm.
It is 330 acres of pure black magic.
Literally, they said the spaces of Universal, Paramount, and Disney, those lots can all fit on his combined, and there'll be room to
And
spare.
he still has 60 acres left.
Oh my God. Okay, like.
Come on.
To
all y'all people hating on Medea, her lace front bought her some property.
Right. All those guns and those bow.
What did your lace front get you?
Right. Nothing.
Hello.
Not a gosh darn. Hello. Yes, hello. Okay? I said, come on, stage play.
Yes.
Turn to movies. Turn to films and on the freaking TV shows and joints with Oprah and all sorts of stuff. And now you have your own lot. Like, literally, this man.
Yeah.
Like, you can say what you want about Tyler Perry. You can like or dislike his films. But you
matter.
have to respect what he has done and he has created. And, like, especially doing it in Atlanta and how he, like, transformed this freaking land was owned by freaking racist.
Yeah, it was a Confederate
Army base. And now it's owned by a black man. That's poetic justice.
The irony.
That is poetic justice. If I say so myself.
You say so myself.
Okay, and like my invitation must have got lost in the mail.
Because we
Tyler.
were invited, but it's okay, Tyler.
It's cool. I'm gonna make my way.
We'll get a private tour. We understand.
I make my way. We had everybody, literally the black and everyone from politicians.
The star power was like even better than the NAACP's. Right. That's usually like the most opulent black event of the year.
Right.
Everyone, people I forgot about.
Right.
I'm like, you're there?
Right.
Not in a shady way.
Right.
But I'm like, oh my God.
Even Shangela was there. Shangela! I said Shangela?
You better.
I said hallelujah.
Okay.
There better be representation in the house.
It was so cool.
I loved it.
He had his studio has 12 sound stages.
Yeah.
And he dedicated each sound stage to a black entertainer who has had an impact on his career and for the culture. So Cicely Tyson, Oprah Winfrey, Halle Berry, Spike Lee. Him and Spike Lee squashed their feud because Spike Lee had a lot to say about Tyler Perry's. He said that Tyler Perry's projects are coonery.
Oh.
So they've been having their feud.
And what the heck was Chirac? With that rapping, trapping, that was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, what?
I dragged them to see Chirac.
Oh my God.
When it came out, it was going to be such a good movie.
Horrible.
But I tell you,
oh my God.
Our entire group was upset with me.
Like, what was that? This is what you brought us to?
I apologize.
This is what? It was
I
horrible.
wanted to support the movement.
But you know what? I'm glad they got together.
They did.
They
did.
Because at the end of the day, like, black people are winning. We are creating. We are building. Ooh. And we are creating and building on our own. Like, that goes to show you don't need nothing. You don't need approval from anyone. Yeah.
And a cool other thing is that besides him dedicating the sound stages, he also made Hollywood Walk of Fame stars for everyone who has starred in his movies. So people who probably would never get a star on the Walk of Fame, like Keisha Knight Pulliam, who played Rudy in the Huxtables, in the Cosby Show. I'm sorry. A lot of people who were in his movies, they got their own star on the Walk of Fame. So I'm like, that's really cool because they would never get that recognition in white Hollywood per se, but he acknowledged them for their contribution to all of his art, and I think that's super dope. Tyler Perry, you are winning, and we want to win with you.
Yes.
Thank you for your contribution to the culture.
We love you and what you're doing. Go.
Now, we're going to talk about a low this week. And that's Amber Geiger, who was convicted of the murder of Botham Jean. God. She barged in his home. She's a police officer or ex-cop. Barged in his home, shot him. She thought it was her apartment, and it was his apartment. He was eating ice cream on his own accord, and she shot him dead. And so, she was convicted of 10 years. The issue with that is, one, the bailiff in the courtroom one of the courtroom workers, she was like stroking her and fixing her hair after she got convicted.
She was frisking her.
Frisking?
Yeah. I'll send you the clip. She was frisking her.
Is that what she said?
They were actually tracking her hair for like contraband and things like that.
Okay, well maybe she was frisking her, but let me tell you what.
I don't believe it.
Let me tell you who wasn't frisking her. That judge gave her her own personal Bible talking about I'm gonna pray for you.
And gave her a hug.
And then the brother was like, I forgive you. I'm gonna give you a hug and all sorts of stuff.
And the father talking about, I want to be her friend.
I'm going to one day I'm going to be her friend.
Let me tell you something. If you want to be the friend of the person who killed me, you're haunted.
Right.
You're haunted. I'm coming to you. It's going to be a all day.
I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. Yes. Come on now.
I understand, you know, the principle.
I'm gonna talk about it though. I'm gonna have my moment. I'm gonna let you have your moment. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I understand the principle of forgiveness. I just feel like it's too soon for that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too soon, you know, to be one. I forgive. I don't know. It didn't seem genuine. It felt like a soundbite. But I don't know.
I have a few things.
He's a young guy, so.
I have a few things to say about this, but I'm gonna make it short and sweet. First of all, the lady got 10 years for killing a man in his own home. And she's probably only gonna serve like 5 years because she has like 5 years and then she can like be up for parole. So she's probably gonna serve less than 10. And there are people that are in jail right now for non-violent offenses, for drug trafficking, for selling, you know, however many ounces of weed. They're in there 25 plus years. Okay? And this woman killed someone and she got 10 years, and then she got a judge that's hugging her and giving her a Bible. So I want that same energy with any brown, black, Hispanic, African American, any dark person that comes into the stage, comes into the freaking in front of a judge. I need that same energy and that same grace that you gave to this white woman. And if any time that, like, because let me tell you something, a lot of these prisons are filled with people that look like us.
Yes, they are.
And they did less than what this white woman did. And they were given they were like, you did the crime, you did the time. Yeah. And what this girl got, she said, you did the crime, but baby, we're gonna pray for you, and you're gonna be my friend.
Thank you.
Another thing that I really have an issue with, and you know, I love the Lord because he heard my cry. Come on. He heard my cry.
He heard the cries.
It really works my nerves.
Precious
that it's
Lord.
Like right, especially in the black church.
Take my hand.
I was ready to keep going.
I'm sorry, let me stop.
Okay, but while, you know, it is Christian to forgive, I am a Christian woman. I feel. You know what I'm saying? And let me, I feel, and I'm allowed to feel, and I'm allowed to, you know, be upset and not say I'm gonna be friends with her because that's the Christian way. No, Jesus was no punk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It seems forced.
Yeah,
it seems forced to me.
Yeah,
it seems really forced. I feel like he probably is saying something that his dad told him. I don't know. It seems forced and not genuine.
Right.
I feel like you're trying to you're forgetting how you really feel. Right. For some overlying message that you probably don't even believe in yourself. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So I just feel like you need to mourn. You need to get. It is what it is. I
don't know, but I just need that same energy that you gave, that same grace, that same energy that you gave to that woman, to every person, everybody else that comes into a trial and has a case put against them.
Now, another high this week.
Oh, yeah, back on the high.
It didn't happen this week. It happened a few weeks ago, but we want to talk about it now. A young man in Tennessee was crowned homecoming queen at his high school. Now, it really isn't homecoming queen. That's just how the media is spinning it. Right. This high school decided to turn homecoming court into a gender-neutral title. They call it homecoming royalty. Right. So it can be won by a female or a male or anything in between. Right. And so this young man, he won, and he decided he thinks of himself as a queen. So he wore a dress,
had a leg out,
and some boots.
Yeah,
had little boots.
Come on, boo.
And a crown, you know. And so a lot of people, you know, were happy about this, but some people did not like it. A lot of women were saying that they can't have nothing. Like, we can't even be homecoming queen no more because the gay agenda. And I'm like, and first of all, this whole title is voted by the students.
I was like,
so the students are the one who gave him this title.
Yeah.
So if you have an issue with them. All he did was submit his name, and then he won because the people wanted him to win.
Right.
You know. I don't understand.
I just think that people need to mind their business.
You know,
you don't go to
and drink your water.
Yeah, and it's literally like grown 50-year-old people that have an issue with this, and it's just like, you're not in high school, you're not in that high school. mind your business, okay, and
drink the water.
And drink your water.
The best two principles of life today is to mind your business and drink
your water. Because I know they got bad skin.
Yeah.
Those people that are hating, I know they got bad skin, so they could use some water.
I know you don't brush your tongue.
I know.
Okay.
You know that breath is stinking.
And you probably need to clip your toenails.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Right. So shout out to the queen.
Shout out to the queen.
Okay.
Brandon Allen is his name.
Come on, Brandon Allen.
Shout out to him.
Yes.
I saw the video of him walking in his little high-waisted gray pants. I was like, come on, sis.
Yes. I love good high waist.
Slay.
Come on.
Yas, queen.
I love good high
I
waist.
can't. Okay, so Cardi B, whom I love sometimes, not all the time, but whom I love, she's under fire because she did an interview on Access Hollywood,
right,
and they were asking her about motherhood. And so she explained that sometimes she's stretched too thin, so she'll say no to things so that she can be a mother, and spend time with a child.
Right.
They spun that entire interview to make it seem like she said that she...
They spun it into saying that her daughter calls her grandmother mom.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And she was basically saying, like, I don't want to be gone so that my daughter is now calling my grandmother mom. But they tagged it as culture calls Cardi B's mom or whatever, making it seem like she's abandoned her
Cardi
kid.
B, Belle Khalees was pissed.
Not Belle Khalees.
That's her name. Hello?
Yeah, right.
Belle Khalees was pissed off. So she went off on everybody. She went on Instagram Live and went on this whole rant. And her anger is justified because that's like some foul stuff to do.
Right.
However, I couldn't rock with it after she started saying that the people who did the interview, she was wishing that they got AIDS. She said that next time I see y'all out in the street, I'm going to violate you. She said, I'm going to spit on you. And Grandma's like, I know that you're upset, but sweetheart, you can't do that. Like, first of all, you shouldn't be wishing AIDS isn't like a death sentence. It's not like something it's not like shouldn't be it as an insult. You know what I mean? So to wish it on somebody, like, that's totally disrespectful to everybody who is diagnosed with that condition.
Right.
And then, sweetheart, you do know
a lot of your fans, girl.
You do know that if you spit on somebody that's harassment, you can go to jail.
Right.
So I don't know what you were thinking, Cardi B, but you need to stop it.
Yeah, but you know what? Cardi B has had this same energy her whole career.
She has.
And like, she now has a Netflix show. She was on Hustlers. Like, they keep playing her music everywhere. So nothing has affected her. So I feel like until her words really cost her and make her lose some money, then she'll change her ways. But until then, she gonna violate you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody is going to.
I don't know.
At some point, everybody who is in the limelight and you're in a market or an industry, you're going to have to elevate how you navigate this world, because you're going to want to, do different type of opportunities and business ventures, and it's going to cause you to cut some stuff out. So, sweetheart, that hood stuff you got going on, it's cute for now, but it may hurt you in the long run. So I like Cardi B. She's very likable.
Right.
I think she's super cool. I just don't want her to lose out or her career to stall because she's trying to still be down. It's like, you can still be down and be respectful.
I just wish that she would just understand her platform and that the words that come out of her mouth have a greater impact.
They do.
That's all I'm saying, girl. Like, you can still be you can still twerk, you can still we're not looking for you to be a role model, but saying stuff like, oh, get AIDS and stuff like that, that's
you're a role model.
You don't even need to say stuff like that.
You're a role model. I mean, these mantles you have, unfortunately, you are a role model without even asking for it, because there are little kids looking up to you, who want to be like you, who want to aspire to what you're aspiring to. So it's like you're a role model whether you want to be or not.
Right. There's gonna be some bad kids coming up trying to be Instagram famous. I ain't got time for it.
But you look great in Fashion Week, girl. That little purple outfit.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Let me go find out.
It was. I'll show you. It was great. I guess that's our weekly recap.
That's our weekly recap.
You know,
it's a new segment.
Yes, so
make
you
sure
know,
you like it.
We're bringing you guys all the stuff that happened this week. So tune in next week, and we're going to talk about all the culture.
Yes.
Kickback culture.
Okay, cause we kicking it back.
We kicking it back.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, we kicking it back.
Hey.
Yeah, we kicking it back.